Hello, everyone. I'm Kadri Haljas. I'm the founder and CEO of Triumph Health. And today I'm also representing EdTech Estonia, which is the umbrella organization to support education innovation in Estonia. And EdTech Estonia had this lovely opportunity to talk about what are the techniques to generate a business idea. And in order to do so, I will share my own experience, how I started 7 years ago, and what are the obstacles, what are the key learning points, and what are the successes and failures that I've experienced over the years. So, really, I would like to focus this short presentation on the practical steps you can take in order to begin innovating. And it starts from the business idea, doesn't it? So let's get into my journey, who I am, what I've done, and why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I am a clinical child psychologist by background. And I did my PhD at the University of Helsinki, Faculty of Medicine there. And I was really at one point missing the clinical work. So in academia, you are focused on research, but I truly wanted to see the progress that children are having when they are dealing with their mental health, whether through getting to see a specialist, or maybe it is also possible to somehow get children going with that topic through technology. So actually, for me, 7 years ago when I started, I had the clinical experience, I had the academic experience, but I didn't know how on earth to start with innovation. Nobody told me. Back in the day, both EdTech and health tech, because with one leg we are in EdTech, with the other we are in health tech, and the ecosystem was really in early stages. And I needed to figure out everything on my own with our team. And if I would have known how difficult it is, how many obstacles there are to overcome, and how to keep yourself grounded in the whole process, then I think that the journey might have been a little bit more easier. But now I'm very glad that you have this opportunity to go through a lot of different training options to get more insights in the landscape of education in general, and I would really like to contribute with my own journey also. So when I started, like I said, 7 years ago, the EdTech landscape wasn't really lively. I started in Finland actually, but I am originally from Estonia. So when I started to miss my clinical work as a child psychologist, I thought that maybe there are some startups or some innovations where I could contribute with my expertise. Maybe there are already wonderful technologies out there that would just benefit from what I've learned at the university, from what I've done as a clinician. And then I saw that there were a lot of tools available already then that were doing very basic monitoring. So a diary based solutions. And these work well for adults because if we understand ourselves better, if we write down how we're actually doing, and understand what maybe causes us a lot of stress and what helps us to stay grounded, then this is already beneficial. But children are really critical and they want to have instant reward. And that was the reason why I started Triumph Health in the first place. I wanted to scale mental health support for children. It does belong in the field of education. If you don't agree with me, then think about the most wonderful teacher that you might have had during your school time, or maybe a lecturer at the university that is really inspiring you. But if you don't feel well mentally, then the teacher or the technology or whatever methods that are used, they can be the best ever, but you're just not able to focus, or you're just not able to contribute, because the mental health, strong mental health and resilience, it does create the basis of academic achievement, of really achieving our goals, what we wish to achieve in life. And in the beginning, when I started, I had no idea. I'm not a tech person. I'm a domain expert, right? I'm a psychologist, a mental health expert. So I knew that I wanted to do something for children. I had the expertise. We had multiple psychologists from different schools of thought, from different academic backgrounds, but how to do it, we had no idea. So the techniques, or the biggest takeaway message actually, is that you might want to do something incredibly necessary in the field of education, but you need to talk to those people to whom you wish to target the innovation towards. So in our case, this is children between the ages from 7 to 12. We have all been children at one point, and we might think that, yeah, we definitely know what children like, but they are the real experts, always the stakeholders, always the people who are using the innovation, or the intended users. They are the best experts, and they need to be involved from very, very beginning. And this is also what we did. When our team of psychologists, we knew the methods that are necessary in order to support children, but how? We needed to figure it out with the real experts, children. And that's how everything evolved into a game. It was such a wonderful journey. We did a lot of prototyping in the beginning. Um, we learned so much during the process, and the narrative of Triumph and Saga, which is the solution that we have, and that is currently in 9 different languages. It's all developed by children. The functionalities of the game, these are designed by children, not by adults, but by children. Of course, we cannot accomplish everything that children desire. Their needs and preferences change all the time, but still, stakeholder involvement is so very important. And that brings me to the importance of innovation in education in general. It's not only that I call that is the strong basis of academic achievement, that it comes from mental health, but how to achieve educational outcomes, how to actually change the educational system in a way that would actually contribute to today's society. It is so difficult to get children to engage, to put in an effort, to really be engaged in STEM education, for example. So there is a lot of potential to innovate, but we need to know also, like, what is already out there. So in order to, you might think that, okay, I have been struggling with this or that thing, or it would have been really great to have some kind of educational management system when I was a kid, or university students really lack, let's say, also mental health support, or whatever other services that might be supported through technology. Then you need to start from looking what others are doing. And I think that this is what we are very good in Estonia, that we are such a small nation. I was having this wow moment. I just came from Manchester, and then I visited Accenture, which is one of the companies, and they have almost 800,000 employees. And this is more than we have workforce in Estonia. So there is one company that is bigger than the whole Estonian nation, like workforce wise. But we tend to be very strong-willed in Estonia, and we're very eager to innovate. And that's why also we know that we don't have to reinvent the wheel if this has already been invented. So we always look abroad. We look at what are the solutions that are already out there, and then see if we can create additional value, or maybe the value has already been created and we can contribute with our expertise in a certain area. So this is very different, or this is very like common for innovators. And here is one of the graphs that I really love, because everything in life really follows this normal curve, right? And when I did my clinical work and my work as a researcher, and then went into the field of innovation, then I thought that, okay, like if we're using technology in order to support children's mental health, then everyone is going to be amazed. All the schools are going to use our innovation. All the teachers will be happier. They will have real spark in their eyes. All the children will be having their mental health supported, irrespective of where they live, whether they get traditional access to care and so on. But then I must have been doing this for 5 years already when this came to my mind, that actually majority of people, they want to use not innovation, but they want to use established solutions. Let's say that there has been a golden standard that has been used for 20 years. Okay, I will learn what it is. But then when there is a new innovation that is coming out, then let's not take risks. Maybe the startup will go bankrupt before the solutions ever get implemented, or it's so risky. Let's just wait 20 years, 10 years, and then let's see how it goes. So this is very much a must to understand that everything that we think that we can measure in months, or think that everyone is coming on board with the new innovation, then this is really not what will happen, because really it takes years and years. I don't know the actual statistics in the field of education, but I would imagine that this is very similar to innovation in healthcare. And there it is, like there's research showing that from innovation to becoming a golden standard, it takes 17 years. And I always think about it all the time in the back of my head, that I've been doing it for more than 7 years now, but there's still 10 more years to go before our triumphant saga that has been the world leading solution that is available in multiple languages. But in order for it to be adopted in different cultures, in different countries, it will take 10 more years. So you need to really be in it for a long run, because sometimes we get super excited during hackathons and we get very positive feedback from stakeholders, but then the real work starts, and the real work will take literally tens of years. And this is, I'm telling you this because I'm still here, I'm still doing it. It's super rewarding, and you need to have like two superpowers: perseverance and patience. If you have those, and then you're able to bring your innovation to the market as well. So this really brings me to a little bit of maybe looking more deeply into yourself, whether you are comfortable in chaos, whether you understand that doing innovation in a very traditional field that education is, are you up for it? I don't want to discourage you. This is super awesome. This is great to really change the way in my case, how we address mental health among children, how we manage it, that we don't have to wait for consequences, that we can actually prevent and promote before serious problems have already occurred. But if you would like to do it as well in your field, then my biggest takeaway message is that just do it and see where the path goes. You need to be able to create your own path, and and sometimes it's not going to be a rocket science that is needed. It's We need simple things in order to make a true difference in the field of education. Partner with others, learn from others, and this is my message to you also, that I'm also here for you. If you need my support, if you would like to bounce some ideas, just understand that while we are in the field of education, I'm still a mental health expert, right? So if there are some educational outcomes that you are really interested in innovating and trying to use technology in order to solve the problems, I might not be the best person, but I can connect you to the right people. And I just want to see all of you trying something in the field of education innovation, and just don't give up. There will be a lot of negative feedback as well, but certainly all the successes will make up for it. So good luck, and thank you so much for joining me during this session. And yeah, I wish you perseverance and patience.